Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. Again, my name is Richelle. I am a home-based online English tutor in Rare Job, and I provide information on how to be a home-based online English tutor, and also I provide tips about working from home. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing para maging updated ka sa future videos na i-upload ko. And sa mga subscribers ko, hi again to you guys, and thank you so much for supporting. Anyway, in today's video, I decided to share my experience with rude students. There are many kinds of rude students. Depende siya. I received messages asking what I usually do if I have rude students. And I understand where you're coming from. Wow. Diba? Yung sina-experience ko naman na yung mga yan. I've been working in Rare Job for almost 5 years, and I experience teaching different kinds of students with different personalities and behaviors. Well, if you have rude students, that's normal. That's okay. Iba-iba yung personality ng tao, 'di ba? Kahit saan ka naman magpunta, merong rude na tao. Minsan tayo din, nagiging rude tayo. So that's normal. And ang importante dito is kung paano natin i-handle yung situations na ganon. So I'm going to share what I usually do. So rude students have different kinds. Meron yung mga students na ayaw kang pagsalitain. Gusto lang nila sila yung nagsasalita. They keep talking and talking and they don't allow you to talk. That's okay. They make your job easier. Kasi you don't have to talk. You just have to listen. And make sure that if your student is like that, still, you have to listen, concentrate, and if you have some corrections, then you can take note. Because for some students, they will ask you to give feedback after they talk. Malay mo, tatanungin ka nila kung ano yung naintindihan mo sa sinabi nila or ano yung opinion mo sa shinare nila. If you were not listening while they were talking, of course, you can't answer the question. And that will create a negative impact to your student. That will give a negative experience to your student. So still listen and be prepared. Baka magtanong siya or di kaya baka kailangan mong magbigay ng feedback. Listening is very, very important. Just listen to your student and let that student talk kung ganun yung gusto niya. And of course, try to show that you are listening with your facial expressions. For example, if you agree, then of course you can nod or you can say verbal nods like Kasi meron yung mga students na gusto lang nilang yung nagsasalita kasi gusto lang nilang i-improve yung speaking skills nila, hindi yung grammar. Hindi sila nagko-concentrate too much sa grammar, and they just want to know how to converse or to communicate using the language. Minsan kahit na mali-mali yung grammar nila, parang okay lang sa kanila yon. They just want to know how to express themselves in English. Another kind of rude students is hindi sila open to corrections. They don't like corrections. They don't allow you to correct their sentences or to correct their pronunciation or their mistakes in general. If that is the behavior of your student, then that's fine. Again, they make your job easier kasi you don't have to give feedback. Just go on with the lesson as long as you're doing your job, as long as you're following the teaching guides or you're following the lesson flow, then that's okay. Sometimes nakaka-offend, 'di ba? If your student is not accepting your corrections. Minsan nga makikipag-argue pa sila. Minsan sasabihin nila na mali ka. Yes, we may feel mad and offended. Of course, tao lang tayo, so that's normal. We have to accept na pwede nating ma-feel yung ganun kasi nga tao lang din naman tayo. Meron tayong damdamin. 'Di ba? So, ganun. But let's continue with the lesson. Just go with the lesson flow. Do your job. And still stay polite during the lesson. And another kind of rude students is students who argue with you. They don't accept their mistakes. Yun nga, yung related sa number 2 kind of rude students. Parang ayaw nilang tanggapin na mali sila, and then they argue with their own ideas. They argue with what they believe is right. They will tell you that you are wrong. 'Di ba minsan nakakaano siya? Nakakagalit. Ako, meron akong student na ganun. Sabi niya sa akin, I think you're wrong because I learned that this is the right sentence and your sentence is wrong. Well, you can say, I understand, student San. This is another example on how to say this sentence. Kasi minsan yung alam nila na tamang sentence, hindi nila alam na meron pang other way to say the correct sentence, or di kaya yung alam nilang grammar rule or English rule, may exceptions. 'Di ba sa English ang daming rules, ang daming grammar rules na subject verb agreement, ganyan na kailangan nating i-follow, but there are some exceptions. So our students are not aware, or some students are not aware about those things. So we have to be polite in trying to explain, and let's give examples. This is an exception to the rule, meaning that this sentence is also correct because in English, this is how you say it. So, parang i-explain mo lang kung paano siya in a polite way. Your student would understand. Pero kung hindi niya talaga naiintindihan, hindi niya talaga tinatanggap yung advice mo or yung correction mo, then that's okay. Just move forward. Don't focus too much dun sa correction na ayaw tanggapin ng student mo. It will not affect your skills. It will not affect you as a person and as a tutor if you will just move forward and not dwell too much, or don't spend too much time on that specific correction or that specific thing. Hindi mo na kawalan yon. Kawalan na ng student mo kung ayaw niyang tanggapin yon, di ba? As long as you did your part, you shared what you believe is right. So, those are some kinds of rude students. I think meron yung mga students na magsasabi na you're not really good, you're not an effective tutor. Hindi siya common, pero there are some students, there are a few students who are like that. That's okay. Let's not take it seriously pag sinabihan ka ng student mo na you're not really effective. Just remember, hindi mo alam kung ano yung pinagdadaanan ng student mo. Some students are not really satisfied with their own skills. At sa kanila, sayo lang nila ibinubunton yung disappointment nila sa sarili nila. For example, they were not satisfied with their performance during the lesson. Sasabihin nila na hindi ka effective. If you are given the chance to answer, for example, your student would tell you that you're not good, you can say, I appreciate your feedback and I will do my best to improve my skills to become better. I will work harder, I will study harder in order for me to be a better English tutor or to be a more effective English tutor. Just say it in a nice way. And meron yung mga students na marirealize nila na mali yung ginawa nila or mali yung sinabi nila. Maybe magsusorry pa sila, di ba? Or di kaya, kung talagang ganun yung ugali ng student mo, then that's okay. As long as you know what you did, as long as you believe in yourself and you trust yourself and you did your best, everyone is not perfect. No one is perfect, of course, di ba? Pag sinabihan kang ganun, it will not determine your whole personality or yung buong kakayahan mo. Baka sa student lang na yun, hindi siya satisfied sa'yo, pero that's just one student. You still have a lot of satisfied and happy students. So, doon ka mag-focus. Doon tayo mag-focus sa positive. Minsan nakaka-affect siya, di ba? Aapektuhan niya yung buong araw mo. O di kaya yung future lessons mo. O di kaya pagka nag-book ulit yung student na yun, iba na yung impact sa'yo. Parang ganun na yung impression mo doon sa student na yun, na baka sasabihan ka na naman ng ganun. I experienced that. I have 2 regular rude students nung una. Ayaw nilang magpa-correct. Ayaw nilang magsalita ako. Di kaya kung may sinabi akong correction, may follow-up question sila na parang, parang, kunyari sa classroom, parang didikdikin ka nila. Kung bakit ganun yung correction mo. Why is this wrong? Why am I wrong? And why is your sentence right? Or why are you saying that I was wrong or I am wrong? Ganun sila. Tapos pag in-explain mo, another follow-up question. So, yung 2 students ko na yun, parang ganun yung ugali nila. Parehas na parehas sila. So, every time they book my lesson, negative na yung maiisip ko agad-agad. Parang, eto na naman. Ganun. Parang, ganito na naman yung magiging lesson namin for sure. Pero, hindi lahat ng students naman ganun forever. yung dalawang students na sinasabi ko na regular students ko na, at first, they were really rude. They were not open to corrections and they asked questions a lot. At saka hindi sila mag-move forward sa next topic or next question or next part ng material until they fully understand kung ano yung correction mo or ano yung sinishare mo na ideas or suggestions. Meron yung mga times na doon lang kami sa isang sentence or isang, let's say, paragraph, doon yung buong lesson time. Kasi ayaw nilang mag-move forward. Pero that's okay. Hindi mo na yun kawalan. 'Di ba? Kasi yun naman yung gusto nila eh. Gusto nilang mag-focus lang doon sa specific topic na yun. Just do your job. Stay calm. Again, be polite still. Ganun yung ginagawa ko. And bumabalik-balik sila. Alam mo yun na parang binabalikan nila ako and ayoko na sana silang maging students kasi nga ganun yung ano nila, yung behavior nila, ganun yung personality nila. Parehas na parehas sila, babae silang dalawa and meron silang position sa companies nila. They of course they are not related, they don't know each other, pero parang mataas yung position nila. So maybe ayaw nilang nako-correct kasi nga may position na sila sa company, mataas na sila. So if they have mistakes, parang it's kabawasan sa ano nila, sa pagkatao nila, maybe ganun yung iniisip nila. I don't know, but I just did my part as a tutor. I just did my part during the lesson. Nag-iba naman na yung ano nila, approach nila. One of them actually is already very polite na. Lahat na ng ano, parang tinatanong na niya sa akin lahat ng, kunyari magsisend siya ng email sa client nila or sa boss niya, tatanungin niya ako, is this right? Am I right? Ganon. Or di kaya magtatanong siya ng suggestions sa mga expressions na ginagamit niya sa letter, sa email, or di kaya sa pag-answer ng calls from their clients or customers, ganyan. Tatanungin niya ako if her sentences or her emails were correct or are correct. She already trusts me. Na-build na yung trust niya sa akin. So, sa akin na siya nagtatanong ng suggestions. So, it feels good. Parang nandun pa rin yung impression ko sa kanya na ganun nga siya. Kasi madaming beses na siyang ganun during the lesson. Pero, nag-change naman na siya. And iba-iba talaga yung personality natin. Tao lang tayo. We have different personalities and we have different behaviors. So, it's just how we respond to every kind of student that we meet every day or any kind of situation that we have every day. Regardless kung trabaho man yan or di kaya personal, of course, it depends on how we respond or how we react. Tao lang tayo, so let's do our best to make sure na hindi yun yung makakaapekto sa buong araw natin or di kaya sa buong belief natin para sa sarili natin. Hindi naman lahat ng nagtatrabaho perfect. Kahit na matagal ka na sa position mo, meron tayong mga bagay-bagay na hindi alam. In order for us to improve, we have to keep doing it. Hindi yung ratings mo, rating ng estudyante mo ang makakapag-determine ng skills mo. Konting ano lang naman yun. Let's spend a little bit of our time to improve our skills. And again, as I've mentioned, hindi yun yung kabuuan mo. Paano ko ba explain? Hindi yun yung parang makakapagsabi kung ano yung kakayahan mo or ano pa yung pwede mong gawin. So, I hope guys, this video helps. And thank you so much again for sending me messages. And I will do my best to make related videos sa mga questions na sinisend nyo sa akin sa Facebook. And of course, sa mga comments ninyo sa mga videos ko na ina-upload ko. Thank you so much and I hope to see you in our next video. Stay safe guys and have a nice day. Bye!